on. Let me make sure I have all the chats on. Drop your name, drop your question. You get one free yes or no question for today. Let's do a quick confirmation message. All right, what sign we're going to start with? All right, we're going to start with Capricorn. Let's figure out what's going on with y'all. You can be focused on your home, your kids, and or making sure that something is practical. You can be trying to make a decision right now. You're trying to make sure that you're making the right decision and the reasons why you're making a decision. You may be deciding that somebody around you is secretly manipulative. Or you're being quiet because it's like, okay, well, if I stay around this person, will this be a secret strategy of me or of mine? So that way I have some type of balance. But you may be deciding that, oh, no, I can do something on my own. I can stabilize on my own. You're starting to see somebody in multiple ways. When it comes to what they're agreed by, what they're holding on to, and you're like, okay, well, I'm not going to be in my head by it. You could be moving on from a situation into a person. You can low-key feel like you're on the defense, or you can feel like there's going to be somebody that challenges you or what you know when it comes to you moving forward and or some type of burden. Overall, it seems like there's some type of good news. All right, Capricorn, confirmations. Something's going to be just right. Somebody could be jealous of the money that you make. There could be a handicapped neighbor and or coworker around you. Somebody could be secretly texting and or want to secretly text you. They want to fuck, but you're actually turned off by them. Ew. Somebody could be shooting their shot at you, or maybe you're hearing something about a shooting. You need to let this person go. Something coming in, you'll miss something coming in if you don't let this person go. Something could be closed, whether this is like, oh, well, I used to go to this store, this restaurant, something is now closed. Or maybe there's going to be a shooting at a location and then they get closed. Something may be unfurnished and or dirty. This could be a hotel or Airbnb or just something that you're going to. You could be doing something for you, by you, and you're like, I don't really know anything about this. Overall, don't cancel on someone or something that you're doing. Okay? All right. Any yes or no questions in the chat? I need your name and your question. Veronica, do you see us getting back together? Yes, you will. But just know that something is still in and out, okay? The structure is there from time to time, but you're going to have to walk away from it to actually get something that's going to be successful. All right? Let it go. Hi. Will he step up and stop lying? He's a Pisces. Yes, he will. He feels like he needs to change the moment and or seize the moment to do so. They're disappointed in themselves. They feel like something is unrealistic for them to adapt. So this is only because they want to be practical, not necessarily out of love. Okay? Am I going to have answer after being ghosted? Is somebody going to answer you after being ghosted? Yes, they will. But you don't need to stabilize this. Don't wait. Okay? They're going to waste your time. Hi. Yes, this is. Does Tommy really love Melissa? They do. But at the same time, they feel like there's new goals or something that they're trying to focus on, and it's conflicting their time and or their energy. So they love you, but they just may not be able to nurture a relationship when it comes to you. Okay? FYI when it comes to it. All right. Please tell me if will you achieve what you're waiting for? Yes, you will. But just make sure that you're not around a Virgo, a Pisces, Aquarius, heavy on the Virgo, a Libra, or a Cancer. Somebody could be manipulative. Okay, so just be careful when it comes to it. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, DJ. Are me and the Scorpio meant to be? Yes, but I feel like right now somebody has a lack of will to make it work. They're going to be presented an opportunity and they're going to feel like they can do something single. But then they're going to notice that, okay, well, I really don't have any kind of love in my life and this is making them feel bored. They're going to come back around. Okay? Hey, you're welcome. Thank you for being here. Will I get a contract on my home by February 1st? Yes, you will. But just know that there may be still some type of issues that you have to resolve when it comes to it. Okay? I'm a Cancer. He's a Libra. Is he playing me again? Is he playing with you? Yes, they are. They have some type of self-hate or inner critic that they're not releasing. So you need to completely let this go. Okay? Or it's going to break something up for you. It's going to crumble something for you. You're so funny. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Hey, hey. How are you? Come on in. Drop your name. Drop your question. If we don't have any other questions, we'll go to the next sign. Thank you. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's see. Virgo. Let's do your message for Virgo. Okay, so you can be thrown off for whatever reason. Maybe you feel like somebody's not seeing your value. Or maybe you're somehow losing value based off of someone that you're sleeping with. You could be paying into someone that's just trying to use their looks for money. You don't really want a new perspective. Be careful when it comes to this. This is going to keep you stuck in the cycle. You can turn something around. And there's somebody that you're already dealing with. This could be a fire sign or a water sign. And you feel like, okay, well, we can recover even though things don't really look good with this person. You feel like you can go into a new foundation. Something's going to shake up completely when it comes to your structure. Something that you already have some type of peace regarding. And you're really going to be worried and concerned. So be careful who you're dealing with. Virgo, be extra careful. Okay? Somebody could be losing a case. Losing something, even if this is like a dispute. Maybe somebody has their own business and a customer or client is disputing something. All right, just take some type of compliment. Overall, chin up, chest out. You could be having a baby boy. Congratulations. There's an arrogant and boastful person around you that you should not cross. There could be somebody that's waking you up at the crack of day or in the middle of night. This could be someone that's neurospicy or someone that's young. Let somebody come towards you, even if you feel like you're under some type of shot clock or time clock. There's some type of super old shit that's coming up or coming back up. And it's like, okay, well, catch me if you can or catch up with me if you can. Especially if this was about hooking up with someone's friend. Okay. All right, let's go back to questions. Come on in. Drop your name. Drop your question. I'm a Virgo. He's a Gemini. Will we be able to work things out? Yes, you will. But somebody is still going to hold back. Even if they give you a little bit of small potatoes. Okay? It's still going to end in a separation. So, no. Don't waste your time when it comes to it. Can you tell me... Okay. Is Tommy going to call Melissa? No, they're not. Will I have a job opportunity with a good career this year? Within 2 months from now? Yes, you will. But there may be something that kind of throws you off guard. You don't know if you can stay there. All right. Hey, hey, come on in. All right, let's go to Taurus. All right, Taurus. It seems like you're in your own energy right now. You're focusing on what's practical. It seems like you have a shiny penny. It's like, oh, I got this new house. Oh, I got this new career. I got this new something. And it's making you feel very passionate. It's something that you can protect. This is helping you create it or desire even more. It's showing you everything that you need and everything that you have. You're in really good energy right now. There could also be another earth sign that's around you. And it seems like they desire some type of resource. And maybe you're being patient with this person, or you're going to help them cook something up to where they're able to adapt and or juggle. You may keep something secret when it comes to this. It's like, I'm going to secretly help this person and they don't even know it. Oh, that's so nice of you. All right, Taurus. Something could be happening for you this weekend. You're going to appreciate somebody's feedback, or they're going to appreciate yours. Grown folks make choices. It's not or it wasn't a mistake. Even when they're mad, somebody's still going to show you some type of love and or care, and you're going to realize, yes, this is a one. There could be a clout chaser that's around you. It's complicated. It's meaning that they don't want to take a L, or they don't want to be single. No, don't help them. So somebody tells you it's complicated, they're lying. All right, let it go. All right, any other questions before we move on? I need your name and your question. You're welcome. Is Ghost really dead? No, they're not. Okay. Will my next child be a girl? I don't do health questions, but it could be for sure. Especially if you're having a kid with an earth sign. Does my ex still love me? No, they don't. They're investing in somebody that they shouldn't went back to. Is my cousin really going to pay me back when he get his taxes? Yes, they are. But they're going to be mad about it. It's like, oh, well, here. And they're going to complain every single time they can. If you are a yellow... Okay. Will I receive finances soon? Yes, you will. Or you're going to get some type of communication about what to expect. Hi. Give me a yes or no question. Y'all are so funny. It's like y'all are more entertaining than me, and I love that. I love that for me. All right, let's move on. Let's go to air signs. Gemini. What's the message? What's the 411? Something about you getting some type of information could be important. Maybe you're waiting on some type of communication, and or you're trying to figure out what's going to happen so that way you're not making careless mistakes or you're not embracing somebody that you shouldn't. There could be somebody around you that's gossiping or sending some type of text message, and you may feel like, okay, well, there was no point in them saying it or doing this, but you could still be trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. This could definitely be somebody that you're friends with or that's a part of your work life, or it's like, okay, well, I'm not sure why or what's going on here. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Confirmations for Gemini. There could be a child, a family member, a sibling that feels estranged. You could have a battle in finances. Make sure you're not trying way too hard. You could be window shopping, or you already have things in your online cart that you know you'll buy whenever you can. Somebody's afraid of their partner and or their friend. Somebody could be slamming the door. Hopefully this is not a DV situation. There could be a child with the other side of their family, and maybe they're going to want to stay there before the next major holiday. Somebody's intentionally waiting to the very last moment and or chance to do something. They're going to say, oh, well, let's just do it for the kids, or I can save something just in time if you just allow the kid to do it. There could be some type of baby mom, baby dad issue. All right. Let's keep going. All right, so make sure you take a test. Is a Taurus woman pregnant? Yes. They could be finding this out in Aquarius season. We're trying to figure out what's next. And or there could be a Taurus man that has an Aquarius or a Leo pregnant. Okay. All right, let's keep going. What about Libra? A message for Libra. Okay, so somebody around you could be a little thrown off. Somebody could feel like, okay, well, I'm overwhelmed, or initially they were. Then they became fixated on the situation, some type of structure. And now it feels like, okay, well, I don't know if this is a relationship, if I'm tied to something karmic, or what's happening here. Make sure you're not letting somebody come towards you and say, okay, well, yes, I know that you're a wish fulfillment. You're everything under the sun. You're better than sliced bread. And then this person's going to end up throwing you off once you get attached to this person. They honestly could be already coupled up with someone or be trying to flirt with someone because they feel like they can do something that they want to. And this is a relationship that you already had some type of milestone with. Y'all already been married. Y'all already had a kid. Y'all already had something, a house together. And they're really fixated on their wish fulfillment because they feel like they're thrown off. Something is backwards when it comes to this situation. But you may feel like, okay, well, you have to take this naive role, or you got to act like something is not as good as it is when it comes to you. Then when you can have some type of patience, or you can balance out some type of issue. But you know somebody's in and out for sure. Something about walking in Aries could be important. You need to stop looking back. Something about a Taurus could also be important. You need to get other people's opinions. Somebody around you is really bipolar, and or they feel guilt. You could be going to someone's house, and or you may realize that somebody's going to be on house arrest. And they could be wanting to move in with you, want to move around you, or something like that. There could be an anniversary of a past one. If they haven't passed yet, someone can be passing soon, and it's going to create an anniversary. And a hard head will make a soft ass. You may need to charge your doorbell camera and or charge some type of battery, charge your iPad. Something needs to be charged. Okay? Somebody could be getting a charge. This could be an earth sign, a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Libra, or an air sign. All right, come on in. Drop your name, drop your question. Let's see. Hey, will I get a new job? Yes, you will. This will be a completely new start. Congratulations. You're going to like your manager. You're going to be able to adapt, okay? You may even like the person that you interview with. Is the gem lying about the Sag? Yes, they are. They feel like they're dissatisfied right now. And so this is help boosting their confidence and or their ego. They're lying. All right, anybody else? My iPad's gonna die. So I'm about to go. Nice to meet you, Destiny. Something about your name, Sunny. I feel like there's a movie. I don't know what movie that is. I can't think of it. Will I be rich one day? No. But you also need to know that you have this Aquarius, this Cancer, this Gemini, maybe even a Scorpio around you that's a liar. Okay? You deal with this person, you're going to be in some type of sadness. Could be. I don't know. I can't remember. It's like it's a show. It's a movie. It's not Honey, but it's like the idea of the movie Honey. I don't know. I can't remember. Somebody from your high school could be important. Maybe you're going to either be running against somebody from high school or hoping nobody is going to be connected to some type of crime. You thought this person was growing in some type of relationship, or they could be a mother. They could work. They have some type of job to them where it's like, okay, well, they have a really good job, but they work with people who are toxic, or they do certain things that they shouldn't be doing because they would fixate on being looking at a certain type of way. This definitely could be a Sagittarius, a Taurus, a Libra, or a Scorpio. Somebody that you went to high school with. Will this year be better than last? Yes, it will. Things are going to pick up quickly, or if you feel like things were going slow or it took a lot of energy, you're not going to feel this way this time. Okay. Should Melissa contact Tommy? I feel like I already answered your question. No, you shouldn't. You need to avoid this. So that way you can go through a cycle when it comes to relationships. You always end up going back to this person when you feel like something is incomplete, or you feel like you're mentally over whatever situation you're going through and you're disappointed. It's like you rather deal with the devil that you know than the one that you shouldn't. Get out of it. Okay, it's not it. Will you find a job soon? No, it may not be soon. You may need to give it between Aries season for sure. But between Aries and Gemini season is when you'll be able to let go of some type of fear. All right. I'm about to hop off, y'all, because my iPad's going to die. Will I get my inheritance this month? There's going to be some type of resources, but you may not get all of it. You may get some of it. Does Josh want to commit to you? Yes, they do. But there's going to be some type of argument, so you're going to have to let it go. Okay? You're welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, y'all. I'll try to come back on live maybe before Friday. If you're a subscriber on TikTok, you get 2 free questions every week, okay? And I will talk to you later. Y'all have a good day. Bye.